Hey everybody, Kyle here, and welcome back to more Let's Play Earthbound. In the last part, we started up the game, and the last thing that happened, let's see, there was a meteorite that crashed nearby. We went and checked it out. The fat fuck was bugging the cops, and then he came to our house and asked us to go and help him find his brother, basically. So yeah. Alright, so there's a dog here behind the mailbox. It's confused. It can't just go around and get us, so I guess we'll go to it. And yeah, we have our first fight in the game. The runaway dog. Who knows where it's running away from, but we're gonna go ahead and bash its brain in. That sounds horrible, but yeah, it attacked us, so we're going to attack it back, and we are getting our butt kicked. Okay, I've never had this much trouble with a dog fight in this game. Again, that also sounds bad, but you know, I meant a fight with this dog. Whatever. Okay, oh my gosh. Yeah, we are pretty much dead, almost. Or really close to it. Yeah, we start out really weak in this game, as is the case with most RPGs. But we got a bread roll, which is good, because I'm probably going to have to eat it. Yeah. So, Life Up Alpha. Oh, that's also really good, too. Now, typically, for at least this early part of the game, you want to be pretty liberal with your use of, or conservative, rather, with your use of, items or your PP, because you will run out of it really quickly. You don't start out with a lot. But just for this very first part, as we're going through fighting our first few enemies, including this coil snake, which I don't even want to try to explore the anatomy of that makes that possible. But yeah, you can use your PP and you'll be just fine. There's really no worries. Essentially, once we get to where we're heading and some things happen... Oh gosh, it's on auto. Okay. Holy moly, don't do that. Don't ever use auto. It is 90% of the time not a good choice. Yeah, I guess if you're grinding and you're really high level and you don't care, it might be useful, but most of the time it's just going to screw you over. But yeah, as I was saying, oh gosh. Oh gosh. How did we... What? How did we pull off a back attack on that? Yeah, I was facing the enemy, but apparently it gave me a back attack. I won't complain. I mean, that makes it a little helpful or a little easy for me, but I don't know. Okay. Yeah, anyways, as I've been trying to say, you can use your PP liberally at this point, you'll be just fine. So, okay, that crow's gonna stay behind the trees. Good, good, good. Those crows will actually steal your items. So, of all the enemies here, I would try to avoid those. Everything else is pretty okay. And that dog is also stuck. Again, won't really complain. There will be a point where I have to grind, but I'll definitely do that off screen. And it won't be an issue. Alright, so this guy's still out here. Hey, Kyle. I was too busy to investigate, but I heard a child's voice on the hilltop. It was a lonely child, probably lost from its parents, but I ignored it. I'm a busy man, but when I do a job, I do it well. I'm a man's man. Don't know what that means. Okay, he doesn't say anything else. He'll say something different when we are on the return trip. So we'll make sure to talk to him. And up there's the lost child. He could see him from the hill. You didn't try to comfort him. You didn't try to ask him what was going on. You just stood there. Alright. Whatever you say, buddy. And as Pokey said, the cops are gone, so we can actually come up here and potentially get killed by the meteorite. I don't exactly know why they just left it there. Even if the cops left, they could have took the meteorite with them or put it out or something. Caution! There are still lots of fires burning here and there. It's hot! It's going to catch this entire hillside on fire pretty soon, but it's all good. Okay, we're here. Let's see what do you have to... Wow! You woke me up. Pokey, I've been looking all over for you, and then I fell asleep. You see, Pokey got scared and ran away. Well, I'm glad that you're okay at least. Let's go home now. I bet Mom and Dad are worried sick about us. Geez, sometimes I wonder which one of us is the real big brother. Yeah. Well, you seem to have a better head on your shoulders than Pokey, but yeah. Kyle, do you hear a buzzing that sounds like a bee flying around? No. Oh, come on, you must hear it. And apparently the meteorite is summoning something, and it is all bad. It is calling destruction to us all. A bee I am not. I'm from 10 years in the future. And in the future, all is devastation. Giygas, the universal cosmic destroyer, sent all to the horror of eternal darkness. However, you must listen. Where I am from, there is a well-known legend that has been handed down from ancient times. It says when the chosen boy reaches the point, he will find the light. The passing of time will shatter the nightmare rock and will reveal the path of light. Gosh, okay. That's pretty deep. You see, it is my opinion that you are that boy, Kyle. This, I believe. Giygas' monstrous plan must have been set in motion somewhere on Earth. If you start to confront the enemy immediately, you may have time to counter the evil intentions of Giygas. 3 things are of the utmost importance: wisdom, courage, and friendship. The legends from the ancient times tell us of 3 boys and a girl who defeat Giygas. I will tell you more later. Go now, and do not be anxious about the future. You have much work to do, Kyle. Did you listen to what I just told you? Thank you for listening to my long story. Yeah, it was hard, but you're welcome. I didn't really have a choice. You're as exceptional as I expected you to be. Okay, and so Buzz, the bee creature man, joins us. Kyle, it looks like you're really in a lot of trouble this time. 3 boys, he said. I'm not one of those 3, am I? Because I'm not into this kind of thing at all. Jeez, my heart is almost pounding out right on my chest. Yeah, because you're a wimpy person. Or a cowardice one, I should say. So, yeah, the bee joins our party. We got a bunch of deep disposition dumped on us, and now we're going to, I guess, find out what that all means. Okay, so yeah, we need to talk to this guy because he says something pretty important. Kyle, buddy, I have something to tell you, and only you. Can you come visit me later, alone? Okay, so he gives us that little chime when we talk to him. Now that noise is actually important. Like, if you didn't know what to do in this game, if you heard that tone, you would know that you're on the right track, because that basically indicates that you have figured out a major plot point. And yeah, so we can go back and talk to him later on, and it kind of is significant to the plot to a point. I typically don't go back and talk to him because it's not something you're required to do, but it is kind of interesting. So I will show it in this playthrough just for the sake of doing it, but yeah. Oh gosh. It's been a long time, Buzz. You've been successful at foiling Master Giygas' plans. But, Buzz, you must now surrender. You're no longer a hero, but just a useless insect. I'll stomp you hard. Okay, he does have big feet, ready for stomping. Alright, so this is Starman Jr., technically the first boss of the game, even though, like, you cannot lose this fight. Like, I didn't even heal for this. You can't lose the fight. Like, Buzz will protect us, as we'll see. Starman is going to use a lot of PSI attacks, but Buzz will always keep you protected with a psychic shield, so you cannot be harmed in this fight. It's basically like a scripted event, pretty much. And Buzz will also do all the damage too, so no worries here. So something interesting that I never really noticed before, but by reading the dialogue aloud to do the commentary, I kind of picked this up. But the Starman Jr. tells Buzz that he was successful in foiling Giygas' plans. So even at he came apparently from the future to tell Buzz that. So just by Buzz coming and talking to Ness, it's already done. It's already done. The world is saved. That's all he had to do. So it's like, no matter what would happen to Ness, our character, who I've named Kyle in case you didn't know, but again, as I said last time, most people watching this probably played the game and I don't have to treat them stupid. But yeah, like, it's, I don't know, that's a really interesting thing to think about. Like, even if we got into a really dire situation as Ness, it wouldn't matter, because we know just by the Starman telling Buzz that Giygas has already been defeated, that we've won. This whole quest is pointless. Well, I guess not really, because it does kind of follow the whole journey to defeating Giygas, but even, like, the whole game, you know what's going to happen. We're going to get to the end and we're going to defeat Giygas. So, I don't know. I've never picked up on that point, but, and it's like, are there other shows or games or movies that have done that before? Because if so, I think that would make a really interesting point. Like, you would have maybe a main character, since they already know that they're guaranteed to defeat someone, maybe they slack off on their journey, maybe they, kind of go against it where they're like, oh, I'm not going to do that, I don't have to, because it's already going to be done. But, I don't know, that's a good way to develop a character. So anyone who writes things or, like, makes games or whatever, keep that in mind. That's interesting. I would love reading a book or watching something or playing something where that happens. So yeah. Okay, oh gosh, alright. Maximum HP went up by 14, and that was the only good thing we got from that level. That's still good. Phew, I was taking a big chance there. You came from 10 years in the future to kill me, so we can't relax yet. From now on, you'll be fighting enemies sent by Giygas, as well as humans who have evil thoughts. They'll definitely make trouble during your adventure. Animals are also becoming violent due to Giygas' influence over the evil in their minds, as we've already seen. And the whole validity of animals having evil in their minds could be debated, because they don't particularly have souls, they're just going on instinct. But alright, so I guess now we can go and return Pokey to his house. So we'll do that. Hello, I brought your irresponsible kids back to you. You should be happy. Where in Sam Hill have you boys been? I have to think of a suitable punishment. I don't know why I gave her that kind of accent, but whatever. I'm really sorry that my kids troubled you so much. Both of you are really going to get it now. Oh, God. Okay, there's the implied child abuse that everyone points out. By the way, I would be happy if you left sometime soon. I'm tired of your family living next door. We've loaned your father a lot of money. It may have been $100,000 or more. Well, I guess it really could have been less. Because of the loan, my family and I now live in poverty. What? You got this big-ass house? You look like you're pretty well off to do. Whatever you say. Well, nice guys finish last. That's the story of our life. Okay. I think it's a dung beetle. I'll squash your guts out. Alright, if we thought that Buzz was a bee, how could they mistake him as a dung beetle? That doesn't make sense. Okay, let's go check on Pokey. I mean, are you guys okay? There was some thwarting noises. My dad really got after me. He said I get no dessert for the rest of the decade. Yeah, probably be better for you, kid. I don't want to look at the meteorite anymore. Okay, that's nice. And you won't either, because I don't know. Of course, I don't know what he does after we, do stuff. Oh, I was actually just wondering what would happen if I walked past him, but apparently he just makes us talk to him anyway. I was much weaker than I thought, so you must now begin your adventure. See, you... Oh, I just remembered. Listen to my final words. To defeat Giygas, your own power must unite with the Earth's. The Earth will then channel your power and multiply it. There are 8 points that you must visit. Make these places your own. Each of these locations is your sanctuary. One of them is near Onet. It is called Giant Step. Go there first. Do you understand? Alright, you are a very intelligent young man, and... Oh, the pain! Everything is getting dark. before I pass on, I want to give you something. It is a sound stone. You can record the melodies from the 8-year sanctuary locations into the stone. It is an awesome item. By the way, I'm almost gone, but did you want to hear the story one more time? No, dude, just go already. No use in suffering just to tell me the story again. Good. It's already dawn outside, but it doesn't matter to me. I'm fading fast. Alright, so he gives us the soundstone with his dying life. I don't know. Okay. Step outside and... It is now daytime and it is light out and everything is cool. All the evil animals are gone. We're all good now. Actually, I don't know if they're gone, but... Huh. Or maybe they... Okay. Oh, no, they're still there. There's the crow. I should fight one of these just for the sake of showing it. Yeah, I'll do that. So, okay. The plan for the rest of this video is to go talk to the liar exaggerate guy, and then that's pretty much going to be it. This guy might actually... No, okay. No, there's still a chance he could kill me. I'm just going to go ahead and heal, that way I don't die. Yeah, because that would not be cool. Alright. So, let's see, the spiteful crow pecked at your eyes. Quoth the raven nevermore. Well, ravens and crows aren't necessarily the same thing. Which kind of, I mean, I think as a kid that confused me, because they're both black birds, but crows have like orange beaks or yellow beaks, whatever, and then ravens have black beaks, but yeah. Anyways. So yeah. This guy probably just, oh no, he's actually in his house now. Alright. So, what are you up to, buddy? Your mattress over there looks a little dainty. This guy's living in poverty. The family, like Pokey's family, they're way better off than this guy. I'm doing this because I trust you. First, let's go to the basement. I can tell by the look in your face you don't want to hang out, do you? That's alright. After all, we are not even related. I know you think I'm a big liar, but maybe I'll surprise you. Alright, so let's go down to the basement with this creepy man. You know, young boy going into the basement with the man. Random magic butterfly that I didn't even know spawned down here. That's cool. Alright, so... Yep, just follow him down into the sex dungeon. You know? Because who cares? Who cares about his personal safety? So Kyle, buddy, I found proof of a great treasure, a huge haul. Yeah, haha, I'll show you, but you're the only one. Come on. Alright. No use taking this out of context anymore. If this is a sign of what lies below, I just need a little time. My destiny is to find and dig up the buried treasure. I'll eat garlic and work out to help strengthen myself. Go home now. You're getting in the way of my work. You may start to get greedy thoughts. Okay. Yeah, so there's another chime. Yeah, that statue is actually really important. Yeah, so he dug this thing up, which is really interesting, and I forget, like, this is not the first time, or not the only time we'll see the statue, for sure. But I forget, I'm trying not to really spoil anything, even though you've probably played this game before, but it's like, I forget what significance this area in particular has later in the game. I know you come back to one at the very end of the game and something happens, but I forget what it is. So, yeah. Alright, so what I'm going to do, besides go from, the wrong way, is actually go ahead and end off the video. And so the plan for next time will be to head into Wonette, since the police will be gone. And then we can actually start doing some other stuff. Some fun stuff. So yeah, that's it for now. If you like this video, please feel free to like, subscribe, do all that other good stuff. Let me know in a comment below. And I hope you will join me back for next time. So see you guys then.